Good morning, everybody. Roland Smith here with Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Got you with me out here checking a few preseason dirt holes. I think I've set them. Tomorrow will make a week that I haven't been back out to check them. So today's the day. And I ran across this right here. This big ravine. Now this will be a new addition to my trap line this season. It runs perpendicular, sorta, to my existing line. And when you run across this right here, it's a good thing. I can't cross it, and neither can they. But that's as far as I can take the new workhorse. So let's head out and see if we've got any activity. Now what we're looking for when it comes to checking for forensics in a dirt hole, preseason dirt hole, is dig out. Scat, species of what left of scat, and how severe the dig out is. Now, like I said before, bobcat, they'll dig somewhat. They'll dig somewhat to get the kernels of dog food or chicken liver or whatever you might put in the dirt hole. A coon, possum, skunk, they'll just reach in and rob. They scratch around a little bit, but nothing major. But a coyote will dig and root and dig to get every kernel. But I can't get over how thick it is still. Look at this. Look at this crap. I mean, it's thick. But I think we've got like 10 days left till season begins. I start bedding steel. But with an addition to the new workhorse, I'll be able to push my line on out. Be able to get on out, go a little farther and stay a little longer, if you know what I'm saying. But I've got one dirt hole right here. I've got two down here, and as I said before, this is just a branch off of my existing line. I've run the same line. This will make the 5th year that I've run this line, and this kind of runs perpendicular to my existing line. Need to be careful. It's thick out. It's bad thick. I got the Smitty with me. Been a lot of bear activity. Whew. And every year, I always have some kind of encounter with a bear. And I'm hoping this year's kind of different. Because it does kind of trouble your mind knowing that you're out here by yourself and you run across mama and 2 or 3 cubs. So I turn up these 2 dirt holes and see what we got going on. I'll make a bunch of short span videos. When it's cool like this phone acts up. You can't do good videos. I got the GoPro with me. But, we'll check this one then. Check this one. And, I'll shut the camera off, and or these 2, I'll quit rattling on. Maybe make a bunch of short videos like I did before. little bit of scratching. Could have been squirrel, ground squirrel. Let's try and check this berm. Now, just because there's no activity doesn't mean there's anything out, and there's nothing out here. You know, they've been out here a week. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. There's been deer out here. It's been a sight. I don't know if we're going to dig up or not. It don't look too good for the home team down here as far as bait. Let me see. Yeah. Something has wore this out. Don't want to touch nothing. If you keep from it. Yeah, we've had, it's either been stinks out here. It's either been coon, possum, or skunk. So it is what it is. Nevertheless, main holler goes just above me, up and out. And I just want to test the waters down here, so don't want to leave the mule in this area. Don't want to leave your workhorse, truck, vehicle, ATV, side-by-side, four-wheeler, whatever you're running. You don't want to leave it too long. So what I'll do is I'll put my game camera up, and then take it from there as far as leaving my mule, leaving my side-by-side out by itself for any length of time. That's the best out. Watchdog camera. But I'm still going to track this. No activity this morning out here, so I'll try to shut this phone off and not lose this video. It is what it is. But we've got one more place down here on this level that I want to check. I'm running way behind. I should have had my dirt hose out probably 3 weeks ago. But everything's been took. I don't know if it's a squirrel or something, just something little bitty, something skunk or something, spotted skunk or something's got that right there. God knows I've caught enough spotted skunks to know. But out here, it looked like a coon or a possum. They rubbed the whole raw and robbed me. No dig out. But I'm still going to trap this, like I said. I'm still going to hit this running. So stay with me, follow along with me. I'll try to keep this video, probably a long video. But stay with me. I'll catch you in a bit. Can't get over how thick it still is. Dang. I don't know if it's the 2nd or 3rd of November. Dang, it's thick. We're going to try and check this dirt hole here. This is probably one of my most favorite spots to do a dirt hole, bed of trap. But yeah, this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. Leaves that's come down on it since I've been out here last. Look here, look here, look here, look here. Look here, here's what we're looking for. See that? In all probability, that's either a bob, or a little coyote. Coon don't do that. Possum don't do that. Skunk don't do that. They'll scratch around, but look, they dug root and all up. Look at that. And if you'll go back into the YouTube channel, right here is where I made the video of the bobcat lunging at me. Yeah, they dug this. Look here. Yeah. See, look here. That's Bob. That's Bob. Because the last set that I had done of the season here, a reset, I was robbed. I had a chicken wired to that root right there, back there in that cubby hole, when I had my cubby built up. Something come along and tore the wire, and tore the chicken, not the wire, tore the chicken all to pieces. But that's what we want to see. Now all I have to do is don't touch it, don't do nothing to it. Season. I'm back down here and bed me some steel. There's 3 places down here that I have marked out for traps. I'm excited, I tell you, seeing that. And we got a slew more to check. I may make one more, may hold this video one more time. And then I'm gonna shut it off, and the rest of them will be maybe just short burst videos, because this thing's already 12 minutes, and I don't like doing long videos. You lose your interest. People just lose your interest and fast forward and they look at it, but glance through it. But I'm excited. What I wanted to see, I wanted to see some movement. And like I said, this is either a small coyote pup or a bob. I'd say a bob. Because right back there is a cliff line. And this is where I caught the big bob. The first big bob of the season on the YouTube channel. If you'll go back, you'll see this right here. But bed me some chicken. I had my still there. Yeah, beaver caster. I'll bring me a hen up here. I got some chickens that a friend of mine's disposing of. A lot of times he'll pass me I think he said I like 20, maybe 20, maybe. But he supplies me a lot of bait. And them bobcats love that chicken. Coyotes do too. But so does possum. But awesome day to be out, I'm telling you. Oh, I'm all jacked up now. Look here. We got to head up on the mountain. What we're going to do is we're going to head up on the mountain. I'm going to be easy and head up and check the rest of these. If I see more activity, I might make a short burst video, or depending on the severity of the dig out. But this is good right here. Because this ain't coon, and this ain't possum, and this ain't skunk. So what else you got? Chicken dirt hose. I'll make one more video, then I'm going to shut this thing down, start over. Hey, there's some places I don't want to show. But be right back with you. In my mind, I want to tiptoe around and be real quiet. It's not like I'm turkey hunting or deer hunting. That's the great thing about trapping. Still works while you're at the house eating supper, while you're sleeping, taking a bath, while you're out in the wood shop. Your steel's working. producing. But I got one more dirt hole out here. That's why I'm holding the camera up. I really don't want to disclose my location. But this will be the last video on this run. And I'll have part 2 because 20-minute videos is more than enough. People get bored with you. Yeah, buddy. And the leaves have failed since the fact. I don't know. I need to get me a stick. Don't never touch your dirt hole. That's another thing. Where leaves have failed since. Oh yeah. Yeah, look here. This is what you're looking for. They've got it. Look. Clear the leaves off. Get the leaves off of it. Old rotten limb ain't digging nothing out. Look at that. Dig, buddy. And them probably wouldn't, I'd say wasn't 6 inches. I'd say 5 or 6 inches, wasn't deep at all. But they dug and got every kernel of dog food in that hole. And what I'll do, and they came straight in, look at that. What I'll do is I'll tether off to this tree, come around the side, leave everything just like it is. Maybe put me a little step over, bed my trap about 9 or 10 inches out of my dirt hole, either to the right or left. That's what I want to see. Digging, and they're digging. That's not coon, and that's not skunk, and that's not possum. No. They've gnawed all around the hole. If you'll look around the hole. Look there. They've dug and swiped and swarped and dug and thrown rocks out of there. Look here. Now, like I said, I think I got, I don't know, day second, third. I got about 10 days. So I ain't gonna touch nothing. They know there's food here. They know they can eat right here. Unharmed, unscathed. See what I'm saying? They'll come back. It may take 3 or 4 days. It may take one night, depending on what you got in there and depending on how hungry they are. But what I'll do is I'll come back. Trap season. I'll bed me a number 2 right there. A lot of people say, well, I watched a video the other day. Guy said, you need to use a 1 3/4, 1.75 they call it. It's 1 3/4. We call it, but I've caught many caught 1 3/4. They'll hold. Just a little slower trap. Just a little smaller trap. But looking at them, hard to tell the difference. I have to mark my 1 3/4 and my 2s a little different. I usually take a piece of tie wire and mark them. That way I know what's what when I want to grab and set, depending on the location, is what I set. But awesome day, boys, I'm telling you. I got the new mule out. I'm not touching it. I'm not rebaiting nothing because I've still got 10 days. You keep feeding them. They'll get leery of it. You put too much bait out, they'll get leery of it. You change the bait, they'll get leery of it. I'm telling you. Coyotes are short. Now, bombs, on the other hand, bombs are tough to catch. Bombs are a little harder to catch than a coyote, I believe. A lot of people say different, but I believe. But I'm going to put some fur on the line. And I've got 3 spots right here. See, what I'd done was where that had slid off. I couldn't take my Nissan truck, old dependable. So I had to invest in a side-by-side. And that'll help me to get where I need to be cheaper to operate, as far as fuel efficient, and allow me to expand my line further my distance. Just want to use my head wherever I sit. I have to be able to get to, regardless if you've got a side-by-side, a four-wheel drive, or your feet. You set 100, you're obligated to that one just as well as you are 100. But I'm excited. This is a good hidden location. Activity on the line, boss. But I'm going to shut this video off as part 1. Go look for part 2. Because either or, whether there's activity or not, I'm going to make another part to the video. Got some talking I want to do, some things I want to explain. But that's what I'm looking for. But out of 4 dirt holes, we had 3 activity. So one looked like a little old skunk, or I'd say a skunk, coon, or a possum. There wasn't no dig out. It was a rob. It was just a little clean area around the hole, and it was robbed. That's a dig out. And they get worse than that. If I'd have put chicken liver in there, a little bit of rotted ground beef, that would have been a crater. But don't want to change nothing. This is Roland Smith Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Go look for part 2 of Dirt Hole Forensics. Preseason Dirt Hole Forensics, I guess that's what I'll title it. But go look for part 2. Checking preseason dirt holes. Out of 4 dirt holes so far, we've had 3 that's had activity. 2 dig outs. And 1 rob. But we still got a lot to do, a long way to go, and I'm looking forward to this season. I hope you follow along with me. But this is Roland Smith Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. As always, go farther, stay longer. I'll catch you out in the field.